Ms. Regina Rocketweiler, also candidate for State Committee Woman.
Good morning. My name is Rocketweiler, and I am running to be your Republican State Committee Woman from Brevard County. Now, I want to unite the RPOF by bringing together the party's old guard of experienced Republicans and the new guard of young Republicans. There is a dearth of youth in every organization, and eventually this will lead not only to a membership vacuum, but a leadership vacuum. We need to get these young people interested and involved so that our great party does not merely fade away. As a committee woman, I will act as the liaison between the RPOF and you, the Republicans of Brevard County. I'll go to meetings representing your best interests, and I'll return with a full, comprehensive report on all RPOF business. I'm a fiscal and constitutional conservative, and I'm also an experienced campaigner, as many of you know firsthand. Finally, I am also a leader who understands how to grow the youth vote and even sway independents and NPA voters. Right now, the stereotypical image of the Republican Party is a group of people who are older and maybe a little bit out of the loop. Obama won in 2008, not just because he promised hope and change, but because he projected an image of himself as hip, cool, and able to relate to these young adults and teens and their culture. They and I, as part of the millennial generation, are the real hope for the future. Ergo, we need to convince them Obama's policies are toxic to your best interests and to your future, and we need to re-educate those who have been led astray. Aside from staying true to our roots, we should not stagnate otherwise. Social media have an undeniable pull on young people, and that's how Obama reached them, and is still reaching them to this day. We need to reach out as well, and we need to learn from the success of his campaign. I've always felt that it is wise to learn from one's opponents, and even admire their cunning at times. Adopt their techniques, adapt to the changing political climate, and steal away their success. That's what we need to do. And I am committed to winning back the youth vote. A focus on younger voters is required, but more than just saying, we have young people in our ranks. We need active membership. That means we need young adults who are ready to participate, and anyone not old enough to vote coming to these events and these meetings, asking questions, learning about politics. A focused party is required for the GOP to be the party of choice for conservatives, and we require a focused effort to affect and retain young conservatives to the Republican Party. I encourage everyone here, if you have young children, adult children, or especially teenagers, bring them with you. The best political education is a personal, immersive experience. Hearing about issues of the day might seem boring to them at first, but when you tell them about how this affected their future, you get a guaranteed response. Young people today are complaining about everything from jobs to health care. It's all over the internet, and most young people, unfortunately, have no idea how to slow or halt this steady progression towards economic and social collapse. By educating them, we can affect our own future as well as theirs. For a real-world example, consider the SOPA Act, or Stop Online Piracy Act. This was proposed by Republican Texas Representative Lamar Smith. At face value, this act was sound. It was a way to target and prevent intellectual property theft. However, it ultimately would have threatened free speech, something quickly recognized by our target age group, the millennials. Young people organized to oppose this act, spreading it like wildfire through Twitter, Facebook, blogs, and artist community sites such as DeviantArt. The message was clear. Censorship of the World Wide Web opens the door to Big Brother and stifles innovation and creativity. Although we can debate on the merit of SOPA itself, the ramifications it brought are telling. Young adults and teens nationwide united in a singular cause, showing real effort and collaboration in the process. Looking at this example, think of what these young people could do for our great political party. I know that my generation has the means and the motivation to do great things for us. It's just a matter of guiding them in the right direction and providing them with the proper tools and the proper knowledge through channels that they know, they utilize, and they trust. Now lastly, I would like to remind everyone that the state committee woman is a position that is elected by all Republicans and will be on the August 14th ballot. When elected, I intend to come to each of the Republican clubs in Brevard and report results. In addition, I intend to hold town hall meetings. If you've got any questions about this or any of my policies or my stances, please don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Rocket.